Being a Christ follower requires sacrifice. I remember the first time I had lunch with Nigel, he had said something that blew me and Terry to bits. He said, true intimacy requires that you die of yourself daily. That goes for you and your wife, that goes for you and your kids, that goes for you and your pastor, that goes for you and God. Because God showed that exact example for us. Because he wanted such true intimacy with us that he couldn't get because of sin, that he sent his son down on earth to die of himself daily and to literally die so that he could have true intimacy with us. And brothers, I want you to hear me say this, and I'm going to look at my notes while I say it because I don't want to miss a word. This world needs fathers. I said I was going to look at my notes. I'm not going to look at my notes. This world needs fathers. These boys in the back, whether they have an actual father or not, whether they're here or not, they need fathers. This church needs fathers, and this room needs fathers. I don't care if you're 16 or if you're 66, you need a father. You need a dad. How easy would it be to go to the youth group and say, I'm watching the Cowboys game at noon today. Anybody want to come over and bring Subway? And we can hang out, and then during halftime, maybe we can talk about Jesus, and maybe we can go outside and throw the football. Because like that trailer said, some boys don't have a dad to throw the football with. And even if you do, maybe their dad isn't giving them something else. Something that you could give them. Don't lower your power and the empowerment that God has given you to be a Christian man just because you think you aren't good enough. Like I said, if God wanted us to disciple so bad, which he does in Matthew, he gave us all of the tools that we need. It's just being a man. Be a man and ask somebody. Church is not about getting filled up. It's not about showing up, singing your hymns, be like, oh my gosh, I love Jesus. And then going home and yelling at the waitress on the way home from church. That's not what Christianity is. That's not what church is on Sunday. Church is meant to empower you to go to the end, through the week to share something that you learned about Christ that you may not have known. Church is about you serving. It's not the church serving you. Church is about you serving the bride of Christ and showing what it means to be a Christ follower and not just a Christian. I want to empower us one more time and kind of yell at you a little bit too by saying, stop playing church.
Amen.
Stop coming to church and acting like you're holier than the person next to you because you don't struggle with porn, or acting like you don't want a relationship with these boys. From the consensus that I've heard this weekend, we all want a relationship with each other. Yeah. That's how churches grow, and that's how healthy churches remain healthy churches, is by relationship and intimacy with each other. Take a young man by the hand and do life with them. Don't take a young man by the hand and as you're walking, tell him about all the things that he's doing wrong. Take a young man by the hand and show him how to change oil on his car.